All the world is a stage, and we women have just to play our best parts. Hi, I'm Neelima. This is very radical to even think that women are considered as a weak. It's like the 5 stages of grief going at one, like in 1 second, that I'm angry, that I'm accepting, that everything. So much of what you see on the internet and out in the world are controlled by men. It wouldn't surprise me. I think it's just sinking in. It wouldn't surprise me if they think that we are weak and constantly have to prove that we are not. Women are strong despite situations. Women are inherently strong despite situations because nothing comes so easily for women. You have to fight for every single thing. For you to make a choice on education, for you to make a choice on your marriage, for you to pursue a career, everything, there is so much more struggle than what men do. When you keep pushing women, keep oppressing them, and if women have to keep fighting for everything, it's draining. The energy is draining, and when it is really required, they're probably not ready to fight. Women have to make these careful choices where you'll have to put your energy into fighting. You are strong, you don't have to prove that every time. The starting point was in 2015 when I was at the Everest Base Camp. I wanted to just go to the Everest Base Camp, and then this earthquake happened and my life completely changed. It was a turning point for me because the 3 days of no contact with the world, no contact with your family or anyone, it was kind of an epiphany for me, a lot of inward looking, and I used to always keep myself last, just like every woman, and keep pushing your dreams or your checklist always. You just keep pushing them back. And those 3 days I realized that, and looking at so many dead bodies and so many people out there and that struggled for survival, I realized I survived. And if I go back safe home, then I will choose, this is a second life for me, and I will choose to live much more freely, without inhibitions, without anyone trying to control me. That is the promise that I made to myself. And I was earning a good amount of money in the corporates, and that's probably what a lot of women aspire for, and a lot of people aspire for women in their family for. So I was that kind of a figure. Why would she want to leave that corporate and pursue mountaineering? Why would she want to travel alone? Why would she want to do solo traveling? All of these questions were posed to me in a very sarcastic manner. Each of these questions pushed me to give it back just by just by climbing the Everest. So when the media started asking these questions, I realized that was the moment that I didn't have to prove to anyone, but I have to do it for myself. And if I do that for myself, being strong, these kind of major questions would perish automatically. So one of the shocker that I've realized is, man will shame you. And by the time you realize, oh God, what it means, oh God, already some damage is done. So this is something very weird. Till day, ippadki kuda, anyone wants, even on social media, anywhere if you see, first thing that they do is to a woman. I think that is consistent. I don't want to tell anything to the young girls, but if there is a list I can tell to young boys, I'll do that, because we've told too many things for girls already. One thing is that feminism is not about women taking a higher stage. Feminism is about equal opportunity for all genders, all nationalities, or all races, all castes, everything. That is feminism. So I want men to stand up and take accountability of the actions of their sons and girls also. So this is the second point. Third point is, I probably ask them to study a lot of feminine literature, and because we still don't know. And what you see in the media is still very patriarchal. still the news that you're getting is from from a male perspective, because it's important for you to move forward. You cannot be stagnant, and you cannot drag children to your level of understanding. Third point. Some women honestly like being in a kitchen and working. Some women honestly want to go out, travel, do a solo travel, or be whatever they want to be. You are not trying to give proof to someone, or even if they are accusing you, even if a man or anyone, even if a man, woman, or anyone is accusing you, even if it's a male-dominated place, there is no point of giving, proving them. You just have to prove to yourself consistently that do you find your passion in what you are doing, and just do that, and the work will talk for itself. Someday you will outgrow most of the people. చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి వింటూనే ఉన్నాం కదా, లైక్ విమెన్స్ డే, యునైటెడ్ నేషన్స్ or someone has recognized Women's Day as a particular day, and then I think each year they come up with a theme, and then it's either you review it or you understand or you want to work on that the next year, all of this. But I think Women's Day in general has come up thinking that women is a weaker sex and they want to elevate the weaker sex. I think that whole idea has to change. If it's Women's Day, let us celebrate it as all equally for all genders. Like they say the statement that behind every successful man there is a woman. And I don't want to be that woman to any man. I want to live my life, I have my dreams, I don't want to make sacrifices. So Continental Coffee has raised a petition at change.org for all the dictionaries to change the weaker sex as women. We want all that change. And I urge you all to go to change.org and sign this petition.